अस्सलाम वालेकुम वरहमतुल्लाहि वबरकातुहू। एक दफ़ा फिर ब्रेक के बाद आपके साथ मैं हूँ आपकी मेज़बान उज़मा ख़ान और आप इस वक्त देख रहे हैं प्रोग्राम सिस्टर्स कॉर्नर सिर्फ़ और सिर्फ इकरा टीवी पर। और तमाम देखने वालों को अपने प्रोग्राम में खुशामदीद एक दफ़ा फिर कहना चाहूँगी। हमारे साथ एक बहुत ही अच्छी सिस्टर मौजूद हैं और उनका नाम है हुस्ना। इस वक्त हमारे साथ बहुत सारी इन्फॉर्मेशन शेयर कर रही हैं और सिस्टर्स की हेल्प हो रही है कि कैसे अच्छा हेल्दी लाइफस्टाइल आप ले सकते हैं, गुजार सकते हैं और कैसे हेल्दी ईटिंग जो है वो आपके लिए आपकी लाइफ में चेंजेस, अच्छी चेंजेस ला सकता है। तो सिस्टर हुस्ना से बात हो रही थी कि आपको क्या चैलेंजेस फेस करना पड़े एज अ मुस्लिम लाइफ कोच, और आप दूसरी सिस्टर्स जो इस वक्त प्रोग्राम देख रही हैं उनको क्या मैसेज देना चाहेंगी कि कैसे आप एज अ मुस्लिम आप जा सकती हैं, पर्सनल ट्रेनर बन सकती हैं या फिर दूसरे लोगों को मोटिवेट कर सकती हैं। यस, to you,
Okay,
sisters.
thank you. Jazakallah, Sister
First of all,
Uzma.
please tell us about the challenges you have faced as we were discussing before the break,
Okay.
and then we will go to the next one.
Okay, so there was quite a lot of challenges because as a Muslim, we can't always open our clothes, and obviously we still have to wear fitness gear, which is fine because without the fitness gear, it doesn't motivate you, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I have sisters, they come in their shalwar kameez, is fine. I say whatever they're comfortable, leggings, t-shirt, whatever, it's not a problem. I don't put codes like have to wear this and have to wear that. I just want them to come, that's it.
Exactly.
So yeah, there's that side is not much challenging, but if you want to be a professional, obviously a personal trainer, you do need to wear the gear. But then that is why I created a space where they can come inside a community center or a masjid. Then they can take their hijabs off and then they can take their abaya off and they can still wear their gear and train. So these were the only challenges. Other than that, not really. It shouldn't affect you because the challenges are all in our head, really. Because if we want to become something and if we're going to help the ummah and help yourself, then we can do it. It's a can-do attitude and mindset change.
I would like to ask you one thing which has motivated you a lot. Strength, your strength. Tell me about your strength. What has motivated you to lose weight and become a personal trainer, and then motivating other sisters as well?
Okay, so it motivated me to try change my life because I was very unhealthy. I couldn't do the basics like salah. I was getting lazy. I was feeling tired, and it wasn't really helping me with my family situation because I had a young child at the time. And my quality of life was so down. It was not good. And I was on tablets like paracetamol. It was in my car, in my office, in the house. So this was not acceptable. So I said, you know what, something needs to change. I need to change my diet, number one. Then as I changed my diet, the weight dropped off. Then obviously I needed to tone up. So then I toned up with the fitness. So this is how I changed. And that motivated me because then it changed my family structure. I could help my children could follow me, and they are following me now. So alhamdulillah, I didn't have to tell them go and get fit, nothing like that. They're following me, mashallah.
सिस्टर हुस्ना, जब हम बात करते हैं अपने मुसलमान घरानों के हवाले से या एशियन जो कल्चर है वहाँ पे ये भी होता है कि अगर लड़की समटाइम्स एक्सरसाइज करने के लिए जाती है जिम में या वाओ गोइंग टू बी पर्सनल ट्रेनर एंड गोइंग टू ट्रेन लाइक अदर पीपल एज वेल, तो एक किस्म का a lot of questions there is as well, rather than thinking it is healthy and this is good for you. तो आपको क्या challenges face करने पड़े इस field में आते हुए?
There was one challenge where I had one client. She wanted to go to the park, and I wasn't really comfortable because then that means I would have to take my abaya off. But because she was a Muslim sister, and she understood, so I had to pick obviously Muslim. 99% of my clients were Muslim, so they understand. So I said, look, I'm not going to take my abaya off. I have my fitness gear underneath, which is fine. I'll show you what to do. Run around the park. Go for it.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
Wow.
But I didn't actually enjoy it because I was not able to do it 100%, if you make sense, because I can't take my gear off, and that was the challenge.
Yeah.
That was the only challenge. But other than that, it was fine. We enjoyed it, and she still to this day is my friend, very good friend now. She got her help that she needed, and then I obviously do the one-to-ones at their client's house. So that was the easy part. Then you can take your clothes off and have in your fitness gear, and then there's no challenge really because you're inside someone's home, or they come to your place. I had a shed which I converted into a fitness studio in my old house.
Wow.
So the fitness clients used to come to my house. So it was easy. So you have to make things easy.
That's
and you have to think outside the box.
Yeah.
Where there's a way, there's a will, honestly, alhamdulillah.
Yeah.
Allah just showed me the way.
Just we have to find it.
You have to find it.
There is always a way
There's always a way.
to go through, but
Yeah.
we have to find
You
it.
have to find it.
And that is only through our motivation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You just
how
have to keep
motivated
motivated. Yes.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah.
Sister Husna, a lot of ladies here, they are addicted to the, sweet or eating.
Yeah. I can understand.
Though I don't like chocolates.
Me too.
Sometimes it's okay, but not all the time.
Yeah.
So उनके लिए आप क्या मैसेज देना चाहेंगी कि शुगर अगर उनको बहुत पसंद है, मिसाल के तौर पे चाय में ज़्यादा शुगर पीते हैं लोग, या all the time eating chocolates or sweet things, candy sometime.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of other things like sweet rice and a lot of things हम
yeah,
लोग
God.
घर पे भी बनाते हैं. सो आप कैसे उसको डील करेंगी या क्या सिस्टर्स को गाइड करना चाहेंगी, क्या उनको बताएंगी कि क्या शुगर लेवल होना चाहिए उनकी हेल्दी लाइफस्टाइल के लिए?
So yes, I was one of those people that used to put two sugars in one cup. So I used to be 4 or 5 cups. That's a lot of sugar. So one sugar spoon is about 32 calories, actually 16.
Wow.
Times 2 is 32. So then I thought, oh my God. And also biscuits and sweets I used to have as well. Not as much sweets, but more biscuits and cakes, because in the office there's always somebody's birthday and everybody was bringing the cakes. And so the reason why I used to have the sugar is because my nutrition was low. So when your nutrition is low, your body craves the sugar. So when I found that nutrition changed, everything changed. I didn't have no biscuits. I don't buy biscuits for over some years now. I think probably 10 years now. My kids buy it sometimes, but I don't buy it. I don't even know the price of sugar anymore. That's how it is.
Wow.
Subhanallah. Honestly, I have herbal teas, no sugar. That's it. So I would say to the sisters, if they crave sugar, dates. Dates is a good alternative. So go for dates, which is healthy. It's got a lot of fiber. It's got protein. It's got everything that you need. Like it just replaces that sugar, and also sunnah, so you can't go wrong. Replace it. Just replace it slowly. Slowly, the taste bud changes. Inshallah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So other than हम लोग obviously बहुत सारी चीज़ें एशियन कल्चर में आप देखा जाए तो बहुत सारी चीज़ें हम लोग ऑयली खाते हैं, फ्राई करके खाते हैं.
Yep.
फिश हम बनाते हैं तो वो भी फ्राइड पसंद करते हैं. That's true, I like fried fish.
Same.
So इसके अलावा हम लोग पकोड़े हो गए, भाजी हो गए, and then समोसास वगैरह और ये vegetable rolls हो गए या whatever, शामी कबाब, और these all kind of things. So कैसे आप इन चीज़ों को कंट्रोल कर सकते हैं और कैसे हम लोग जैसे बिरयानी बहुत सारे लोग पसंद करते हैं, खाते हैं, हम लोग इसको हेल्दी लाइफस्टाइल में कैसे लेके आ सकते हैं, लाइक हेल्दी ईटिंग में कैसे लेके आ सकते हैं, कैसे हम इसको हेल्दी बना सकते हैं बट स्टिल खा सकते हैं?
You can eat everything that you mentioned. I still eat that. Because I have now special pans, which means I can cook with 0 oil. But even if you don't have the special pans, you can put drizzle of oil. Just reduce the oil content, because I know I used to put a lot of oil, used to go right to the top. It's not healthy at all. So just put a drizzle and just cook with water. So the onions can be cooked with water. And the fish and the chicken meat already have oil, so you can use that oil. The biryani, you can put a drizzle again, drizzle, just a drizzle, like a tablespoon or less than that. Just reduce it slowly, slowly, inshallah. The taste doesn't change, honestly. I used to think it's all psychological. If you think, oh, it's not going to, it doesn't, the taste doesn't change, honestly. Just use a little bit oil, that's it.
और इसके अलावा आई थिंक वी कैन हम लोग ओनली चिकन के अलावा उसके अलावा योगर्ट डाल सकते हैं.
You can put yogurt.
डाल सकते हैं.
Exactly.
And how about like some people say olive oil is good as well. Does it make any difference, or not?
Yeah, so olive oil, I would say there are some research saying that is actually, when you cook it, it goes to poison. So I would rather stay out of it. You can use coconut oil. You can use the vegetable oil, just drizzle rapeseed oil. Stuff like that is better. And you can put in the salad, the olive oil, but not the cooking.
Yeah, आपने ये बहुत अच्छी बात की है. To be honest, because this is what I have got from someone, this information, and then I stopped using it for cooking, olive oil. लेकिन हमारे बहुत सारे लोग, बहुत सारी sisters अक्सर औकात जब हम shopping पे जाते हैं, दो कि उसके price में भी ज़्यादा होता है olive oil, लेकिन वही वो buy कर रही होती हैं. They think कि इसमें खाना बनाएंगी तो इट्स मोर हेल्थियर, लेकिन जब मेरे ख्याल में अब उसको बनाते हैं जब ऑयल को फ्राई जब करते हैं कोई भी ऑयल तो वो एक ही तरह का हो जाता है.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yes,
Yeah?
it's poisonous. Don't do it. And also, I've seen the olive oil price has gone up anyway.
Yeah.
So that hopefully that will reduce them.
Yeah.
Inshallah. But just do coconut oil. Little bit coconut oil will do. That's it. Or rapeseed oil.
Yeah.
And just very little. Honestly, I buy a little bottle here. It lasts me for months. Because I put sometimes zero oil, sometimes very little. The reason why I put a little oil just for decoration is nothing like it needs to be there. It doesn't need to be there.
Sister Husna, not only like our sisters, aunties, or they are putting on their weight, but I have seen a lot of young children. बहुत सारी mums भी इस वक्त हमारा प्रोग्राम देख रही हैं, तो वो भी बहुत ज़्यादा वेट पुट ऑन कर रहे हैं इस वक्त. तो उनको क्या एडवाइस देना चाहेंगे, कैसे कंट्रोल करना चाहेंगे? बिकॉज these at present a lot of teenage children, they are like so into junk food.
Yes.
और उनको बहुत पसंद है, even whatever is cooked at home they do not like it.
Yeah.
Or maybe some of us are not making it more exciting for them.
Yeah.
So वो junk food जो है ना उनके अंदर है all the time.
Yeah.
They are craving for it, obsessed about it, and they just want to eat that all the time.
Yeah.
तो आप क्या advice देना चाहेंगी all the mums watching the program at the moment?
They need to, honestly, they need to start early. Since they're kids, they need to train them up. And you can't just change a child when right at the end you're 16, now you change it. You can't change them. And obviously they will go through phases that teenage do like junk. Even when we were teenage, we like junk. Even as adult, we like junk as well. So I would say limit it, just moderate. Make it moderate. Don't like take it full out. Just take it slowly out. And just tell them like, this is not good for you, and show them like results like, you're going to get tired, you're going to get lethargic, you need to concentrate on your exams or your school, the brain's not functioning well, lots of things will happen. They will have spots, lots of things. But do it slowly, moderately.
Yeah, even young जो teenage girls हैं, उनमें बहुत सारे problems आ रहे हैं medically भी, because a lot of things
happening.
Know what I mean.
Yeah.
Other than जो है ना जो बच्चे हैं वो खाना खा के एकदम से वो भी सो जाते हैं, and then they eat a lot. They do not have like proper routine to eat.
They
what
don't.
and when they have to eat. तो उसके बारे में आप क्या कहना चाहेंगी?
They need to start sitting with meal times with the family. Obviously, sometimes the teenagers want to stay in the room, that is okay. But just bring them out slowly. Look, come and sit with your mom and dad or your siblings. We have a chat. And just slowly bring them to the table. Once you see them at the table, then you can see what they're eating. Then you can advise them, look, this is not good. Or, just help them along that way. But do it nicely, in a nice way.
उनमें वो taste buds कैसे लाई जाए आप मुझे बताएं. Obviously, this is very difficult and very challenging. At the present, obviously for a lot of parents. लेकिन क्या चीज़ कैसे उनको ज़्यादा fascinate किया जाए उस चीज़ की तरफ या attract किया जाए कि वो junk food से हट के भी थोड़ा अपना meal जो है ना वो खाएं, पसंद करें food, या उनको कैसे उसके साथ थोड़ा healthy food दिया जा सकता है?
So they can make, so for example, if they like burgers and chips, whatever, you can make homemade burgers and chips. Sometimes my daughter makes homemade stuff, so it's good. So just try to make them homemade instead. Put it in an air fryer, that kind of oven. Just reduce the way it's cooked, and say to them, look, this is your junk food, but it's the homemade version. Try to make it exciting for them and get them involved. Get them involved, like say, look, we can help each other. What do you want to cook? What do you want for dinner?
It's your turn to cook.
It's your turn to cook. Ask them, what do you want for dinner? Let's do it together. And then make them involved. Once they're involved, they're like, okay. Now they see what's actually going inside the food. Sometimes they change. My daughter now cooks her own food now.
Wow.
Because she's on a meal plan and she goes to the gym, mashallah. I didn't have to tell her because she's following me. So mashallah, it's really good. So you just have to, obviously you have to be the best example first. If you be the best example, and then they just follow, inshallah.
That's really good. और इसके अलावा उनके एक्सरसाइज के बारे में आप क्या बताएं क्योंकि बहुत सारी हमारे जो पेरेंट्स हैं ना वो स्कूल से आते हैं तो कहेंगे मेरा बेटा बहुत थक गया मेरी बेटी बहुत थक गई lay down eat lay down you don't need to do anything. So उनके बारे में क्या कहना चाहेंगी? Like they should be like, even though they are children, they should be doing some movements. Obviously, if they are teenage, obviously they should be walking or doing some exercises. उसके बारे में आप क्या कहना चाहेंगी?
They need to join maybe some walking groups if they can, or with the family. If they don't want to go with the family, join some sports club or sports groups. Like so, with their friends, make it like exciting for them, and something they enjoy. They can go badminton, some football classes, netball classes. Make them. Say to them, look, what do you want to do in the evening? Let's do something. Or even join with them. I joined with my daughter badminton. I don't even like badminton.
Oh,
I only joined because I wanted to get her involved. And then we did a mums and teen club. We had a badminton group going in Croydon, mashallah.
Yeah.
So that was all funded.
That's really good. I love to play badminton, to be honest. And
just get involved. The thing is we have to get involved as parents, because parents nowadays are going to have to be very different from 20, 30 years ago. Our parents were very different. We have to be very different too. We have to change with the times, you see. We have to be like a friend with them as well. So, yeah.
Yeah. And obviously, मेरा ख्याल है कि जब हम लोग अपने बच्चों को थोड़ा सा बच्चों वाला माहौल देंगे और उनके साथ शायद खेलें और थोड़ा सा encouragement करें कि okay, let's play badminton for 30 minutes and then we can have this rewarding.
Something rewarding.
Something rewarding, आप कह सकते हो okay, I'm going to cook you a special
dinner or ice cream or something.
Yeah, something. And at least उनमें थोड़ी सी आदत आ सकती है कि they're going to start doing some exercises, going to get involved in different activities, and especially in this era, I would say children are not socializing a lot.
They're not.
Which is another thing. They can't, not exercise करने के एक और वजह. There's another reason as well, because they're not seeing other children. So थोड़ा सा mix up करना with the family and other children is very important as well.
It's very important.
और बच्चों को जैसे बहुत सारे parents हैं वो milk shake, is one of the thing early morning. I do myself as well. And add sugar in it. I'm adding only half a spoon or 1 spoon in full jug because for the whole family. But a lot of mums, they are adding a lot of sugar in it as well, and then giving. So what do you think if, for example, us as well, older, parents or, all the sisters, they are having it the same way as well. So कैसे हम लोग उसको we should be using sugar when we're using fruit or we shouldn't?
Take the sugar out, 0. You don't need sugar because the fruit already has sugar and it's fructose. So the sugar from the fruits is healthy and you're allowed, it's fine. But don't put any added sugar, you don't need it. It's all psychological, again it's in the head. Like, oh, I need sugar, you don't need sugar. But if you have to have sugar, put just a bit of honey, just replace it. Replace the sugar.
Yeah, that's really good. That's a really good idea.
Yeah, just put honey or dates. Dates got sugar, so that's healthy.
What things shall we avoid to keep or build up a healthy lifestyle?
Definitely sugar is out, definitely number 1. Sugar, fats, and then obviously,
How would we categorize like healthy fat and unhealthy fat?
Okay, so the healthy fat is the avocado. So it's got healthy fat. We need that for brain function and all that, it's fine. So the unhealthy fat is the oils. We have to take the oils out. Take the oils out. 0 cooking in the oil, 0. Just put it, or very little. You've got to take it out.
How about Sister Husna, chapati, and then a lot of people love rice.
Me too. I love rice.
So is it healthy to eat every day, and how much quantity we should be eating and how often we should be eating?
Okay, so chapati, I know a lot of my clients are Pakistani, they love chapati. Me, I like chapati, but I don't like rolling it, so I'm not eating that. But you can do chapati, no butter. So I say to my clients, don't put any butter. You don't need butter, because some people, they put ghee. And just limit it, that's all. You're still allowed to have it. And then the brown side, I think the wheat is okay. And rice, I love rice. I've been eating rice, I think, over 30 years, just brown rice. So easy cook, brown rice, I have that. That's the healthy version.
ये normally लोग कहते हैं कि sela rice is more healthier than basmati rice.
I've heard of sela rice. I haven't had it myself, but I heard it's better. Is it good?
Okay. I love to use it.
I just use brown rice, that's it, me. I just love my brown rice. And the portion size should be only 2 scoops, that's it. We know how we cake it up, like how put on high as possible, no. Just put 2 scoops, you don't need much.
Of rice.
Of rice.
Oh, that's difficult.
I know, it's very hard, even for me.
So उसके साथ हम लोग, for example, if you're eating like 2 scoops, and उसके साथ हम लोग क्या और खा सकते हैं कि we feel like feeling which is like okay, and we says oh yeah, we don't need to eat anymore now.
Okay, so half the plate, if you divide the plate in three, small plate, quarter plate, the kiddies one, not the big plate, and then half it should be vegetables or even quarter or 1/3. And then that will fill you up, honestly. The vegetables just fill you up. Then one portion should be protein, which is your chicken or fish meat, or some kind of lentils or chickpea. Then the rice. Then the rice doesn't have to be too much because you already filled up the other side, you see. So when you have the protein, it fills you up, it doesn't make you hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay. I think it was very lovely having you, Sister Husna. A lot
Thank
of
you.
information you have shared, and I hope so. All the sisters watching program with us today, they have enjoyed the session, and I would like to call you again for
Okay.
some more good tips. But before we finish the program, I would like to ask you, please, if you can tell us one thing which can be good for all the Muslim sisters.
Because the one thing is you must get fit and healthy. That's it. That's my
Yeah.
message, honestly. Because when you get fit and healthy, your life changes. You can do so much more because Allah has given you the body. It's an amana. It's a trust. We have to look after it.
Exactly.
When you was a baby, you were given some perfect body, right? You wasn't fat. You wasn't skinny. You was perfect. Allah granted you this. So it's a trust. So we have to maintain this trust. And when we go back to Allah, Allah will ask you, what did you do with your body? And take 5 before 5. They say, your health is number one. You have to look after it, honestly, because if you can't look after your body, you can't worship Allah the way He wants to worship. It's so important.
Really, really good.
Important.
Sister Husna, I really appreciate.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for coming in today. And I really appreciate whatever you have told us today. And I hope so. A lot of sisters are going to use all the good tips, whatever Sister Husna has given us today. और आप सबको शुक्रिया अदा करना चाहूँगी कि आप ने हमारा साथ दिया, आज का प्रोग्राम देखा और इसी तरह से हमारे साथ रहेगा अगले सारे प्रोग्राम्स में. For now, I would like to say goodbye, Allah Hafiz, and see you in another program with another nice, lovely guest. Allah Hafiz.